Okay, before I begin, let me just say the disclaimer that I'm not a huge tech person. Many would call me technically challenged. So this will be a very basic walkthrough. And if I screw up and say something wrong, please correct me in the comment section because I'm sure I will say something that's not correct. Anyway, first I thought we could compare the sizes of the Fire to the iPad and to the Kindle. As you can see, if I can get the video to work, the Fire is a lot smaller than the iPad. When I first purchased or ordered the Fire, my husband said to me, the Fire is going to be a lot smaller than the iPad. And at first I was a little disappointed, but now that I have it, I love the size because I can just throw it in my purse, whereas the iPad is a little bit too big for me to do that. As you can see, it's pretty much the exact same size as the Kindle 3. I think that's what I have, the Kindle 3. Except, of course, you don't have the keyboard, so the screen takes up a lot more room. The main reason I purchased the Fire is it's not going to be my primary reading device. I love the Kindle. It's very lightweight. It has the e-ink, not backlit, so it's much easier for me to read on. My purpose for the Fire, at least for now, until I get into it and use it and see what really happens, is to stream TV, movies, like I said, to throw in my purse when I go to my kids' never-ending soccer or basketball practices. I can pull it out. I can do texting or tweeting, Facebook, email, all those fun things that I can't live without. So I think that's probably what will happen. But books are on here. When you first turn it on, it does sync up. Let me move this stuff out of the way. It does sync up to your Kindle. It doesn't sync with your Kindle, but it will download all of the Amazon books that you have already purchased. I do want to note that it comes with a charger that does not have the USB cable. It just plugs into your Kindle or into your Fire and into the wall. Your Kindle, if you have a Kindle, this plug, oopsie, I can't, I'm looking through my video, not through the, okay, doubles as a USB cord. So if you don't have a previous Kindle, you might want to invest in getting something like this so that you can sideload some of your books into your Fire. But if you have a Kindle and you have this also works for your Fire. Like I said, the books that are synced up onto the Fire are just your Amazon purchases. So this is your home screen, and as you see, you can flip through and you can see all the most recent apps you've used or books that you've read. Look, I found this book last night, Election Erection. Yeah, it's a proud one to have on the Kindle, isn't it? I think it was a free book, I'm hoping. I don't remember. I really don't want to find out at this point if I paid for it. Anyway, I was amused. So here's all the apps I was using most recently last night. And then once you get past there, it's all of the books, the pretty, pretty books. My little black op men. Hello, men. They're all there. And like, for example, if you want to read one, like Once and Again by Lauren Dane, it takes a second to download, and then you just click it, and it opens. It will open to the last page you've read, just like your regular Kindle. I just haven't read this book yet. Very easy to turn pages, and then you can open the menu. And I think similar to the Kindle, which I usually don't fool with this kind of stuff, but you can make the fonts bigger or smaller. You can make the line spacing bigger or smaller. You can change it to dark or off-whites, which you probably can't tell in this video, but that's more of like a cream color background compared to the white background. You can, when you're reading, you can bookmark a page. And then when you go to the menu. Well, I'm not sure where. Well, somewhere you can go access your notes, and just like on the Kindle, my notes and highlights, and you can see what you've noted. Also, what I like is this little feature here, this little button. You can easily fast forward through the book. Instead of hitting next page, next page, next page, like on the Kindle, which takes forever, you can easily go back and forth, and it automatically takes you that page really, really quick. I like that feature. You can also search, similar to the Kindle, for words. Sometimes when I start a romance book, it's a little confession on my Kindle, I immediately search for a naughty word to know how far I have to read before I get a smexy scene. I know I'm not the only one that does it. Ahem, ahem. Anyway, so that's the basic reading of your books. Again, I like my regular Kindle because it's not, the glare's not there. And this one is, like I said, it's solid. I'm glad it feels solid. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. But at the same time, I also think I should get a cover because it's a lot of screen that could crack. And crack the screens very easily, it seems like. All right. I'm trying to make this quick so I don't bore. Music is all here. I put my music on my cloud drive from my computer, and it automatically brought it over to the Fire, so that's awesome. I don't think the volume is like super loud. I did find like a master volume control in the settings up here that you can make louder. Oh, there we go. Maybe that'll help. But then if we find, let's play a little Brandon Flowers, should we? I realize it takes a while for the actual song to start playing. It's kind of slow. Well, there you go. And of course, you can continue to play as you go back home and find something else to do. And again, it will again go to your home menu as one of the last things you've just listened to. But we'll stop that for now. We don't need to listen to Brandon Flowers the whole time. Okay. What's next? Videos. This is the fun part. When you get the Kindle, you get a month free of Amazon Prime. I think normally it's $79 for the year. That includes, now I'm not familiar with Amazon Prime, so this could be where I'm saying something, but that includes like a lot of free streaming of TV and movies. I think it includes free 2-day shipping on many items at Amazon. There's probably other benefits that I don't know about, but those are the two big ones. But you get a free month, so you can... There's tons of shows. These are the popular movies. I think my kids already found Fraggle Rock on here. They were watching last night with their little dirty fingers. TV. So here are the best show ever on TV, Arrested Development. You can very quickly pick a show episode you want, turn it around. My shadow's on there. And it starts very fast. And all of a sudden, there you go. You're watching. Sometimes it does that. I've noticed every time I start a new show, one time it'll stop and reload for a few seconds. I don't know why, but then it won't do it anymore. So, anyway. Okay, so get out of here. Docs. Okay, so here's one thing I've been playing with today. As I said before, it doesn't sync up, obviously, with your Kindle, so you don't have the books you've bought from like Sam Hain or Carina Press or the other third-party ebook people. So there are a few ways you can do that. You can, as I said, use your Kindle, regular Kindle cord or some kind of USB cord that you have and plug it in, plug your Kindle Fire into your computer, transfer the documents. You can also, if right here, they give you an email address. Just like you can email books to your regular Kindle, you can email books to your Fire. It's just a slightly different email address for your Fire. So I've done both of those. It worked with both books. And they show up here, Bound Forever, I side-loaded, and then +1, I emailed, and they both showed up right away. Now, I tried on my computer, putting a book in my cloud drive, and then going on my Fire, and maybe I'm doing this wrong, and maybe someone can tell me in the comments what I'm doing wrong. I then went to my cloud drive using my browser on the Fire. If it ever opens, it's a little slow. There we go. And I put books on the cloud drive and then hit download, thinking, hold on a second, let me see if, there they are. Thinking if I clicked a book and hit download, it would then download onto my Fire. But the book's not there. I've searched for the book by title, by author. I've looked in my documents. I've looked everywhere. I went online and looked at message boards, and a lot of people have complained that they can't transfer documents through cloud, although some people say they can. So maybe I'm just doing something wrong, or I'm not looking in the right place for it, but I'm still going to play around with that later today. In terms of browsing the web, it's a little slow. Look, picture of random flowers. But you can have the tabs, just like on your computer, and I don't know, scroll around. So I think it's nice. It's just, it's very similar, I think, speed to like my iPhone probably. But again, I like it because it's bigger. You can keyboard, or you can turn it this way and get the bigger keyboard. Yeah, so that's fun. All right, let's see. Anything else we have to talk about? So yeah, there's your documents folder. Again, that's where the books show up that I have manually transferred. And apps, they have tons of apps. It comes with apps. This is a cool one. It came with Pulse. It's kind of like all of your news. You can pick like what news you like: food, world news, sports, music, whatever. And you can kind of customize and scroll this way for the different subjects, like USA Today, the Daily Sip, because I need my daily cocktail, news. And then once you see, you can go sideways and get just the news that way. I don't know. I thought it was a nice app to have. I haven't done a lot with the apps. Facebook and Twitter, of course. I haven't tried out Pandora yet, or Netflix or anything like that. I still haven't played, but they have the store, obviously, tons of apps just like the iPhone and all that stuff. So I need to play with that more. And also when you go to books on here, it shows all of your books by author or by title alphabetically, or by most recent. And then of course you can go straight to the store, just like the Kindle, and purchase whatever you want. Yeah, so that's it. It's good. Like I said, I still need to play with it more, but I like the size. Like last night, I got into bed and just watched some TV show, and it was nice and easy to lug around. But I still think I'll probably use my regular Kindle to read. But they make a nice couple, don't they? They look handsome together. All right, that's it. Bye.